AL301 Technical Communication. It's our subject in second year, third sem. So in this video, we are covering a second unit of this subject, and I already complete the video that based on unit 1. So please watch those video also. Now, AL301 Technical Communication Unit 2 is divided into two parts. The parts are types of communication and soft skills. That's are most important because the exams questions are based on these two topics very widely. So the whole syllabus about that second unit is this. There are two parts, soft skill and types of communication. So in types of communication we see the topics like verbal and non-verbal communication, classification of NVC. Stands for non-verbal communication, various to communication, communicating globally, cultural and communication. The second part is soft skill, interpersonal communication, listening, persuasion, negotiation, communicating bad news and messages, communicating in a global world. So the whole second unit is covered in this one short video. So I just hope you like this video, hit the bell icon and share this video to everyone who need this subject syllabus. So verbal communication. What is the meaning of verbal communication? Now there are the three definitions that help you to understand what is the meaning of verbal communication. Communicating with words, written or spoken. Verbal communication consists of speaking, listening and writing and reading. So I hope you understand what is the verbal communication. We use words, spoken. Verbal communication consists speaking, listening, writing and reading. Take place through a faces to faces conversation, group discussion, it's a part of GD, and interviews, etc. Process of exchanging information between two or more person through the written and oral words. So there are some definition about the verbal communication, and in this video you see if there are two pupils are communicating in the form of verbal, means they use some facial expressions and use the words and spoken languages. So this is the type of verbal communication. The second thing we need to understand about the non-verbal communication. So this type of this topic is widely asking in exams and interviews ki what is the non-verbal communication, give me the example of non-verbal communication. Means this ki in this picture you see the two pupils are fighting to each other, two children are fighting to each other with saying no words, they are just saying their expressions and angry emotions. So communicating without using any spoken or written words. Wordless messages, like wordless messages means two lovers are talking to each other in a wordless messages, only ishara ishara. So take place like gesture, facial expressions, eye contact and touching. These are the types of non-verbal communication we also see in a very deeply in our further slide. It also include pitch, speed and tones of volume, dress and appearance, etc. So the definition is important, but the most important thing you must have to understand this type of things. And I know you are very expert in English and you are expert in everything, not in English. So you write us so much pages that define everything about the question. So we need to understand the things, and we write everything that we need to write in an exam. So first we need understand everything. Now there is a tip for everyone. The effective communication often involves a combination of both verbal and non-verbal communication. Means if you want to have a skill of communication skill, so you have to good in both verbal and non-verbal communication. The third section is classification of NVC. NVC stands for non-verbal communication. So non-verbal communication can be classified into several categories. Non-verbal communication को classified किया गया several categories, each representing different aspects of human expressions. These categories help to understand the various way individual convey messages without using the word. So this video is, I hope you just like this video because I try my best to explain you everything in a very simple term. So non-verbal communication means transform messages or signal through the non-verbal platform such as eye contact. Now the types of non-verbal communication means eye contact and body movement, posture, gestures, touch, and facial expressions. So these are the types of non-verbal communication, very useful in our day-to-day life, and we also doing this. We also doing non-verbal communication in our day-to-day life. Non-verbal communication is also called body language, like eye movements, facial, body contact, sounds, way to talking, posture, and appearance. We already learn everything very clearly. So you just see this image, and we go to the next slide. So barriers of communication. What is the means of barriers? Barriers means दीवार, रुकावट. Communication barriers are obstacles also means it's a bracket that hinder the effective exchange of information between individual or group. So we see ki what is the barriers, what is the meaning of barriers of communication. Means it is the rukavat, या फिर it is the obstacle between the communication. So we see what are the barriers in communication, like emotional, physical, cultural, psychological, and language. So we see the definition, what is the meaning of this word. Like language barriers, difference in a language means, I am from MP and you are from Tamil Nadu. So the communication barriers is a language. You know the different language and I know the different language. So there is the first barriers in communication is a language. Second is a cultural. The same example, different culture, different languages. Physical barriers means the distance, the noise, and the poor lighting can impact the effect of communication. Emotional barriers or stress can hinder the exchange of information. So there are the four basic barriers in communication. So you just see the definition and write it in an exam. It's IMP question as perspective to our exam and interview. Now communicating globally, the process of exchanging information and idea across a diverse culture. Means you see this image, in this image we see the so many pupils are around in the world. Means every we communicate in a globally. So how cultural and communication. So think of a cultural as a set of shared ideas, beliefs, and way of doing things within a group. So you think कि a cultural set of we share ideas in a group. So when the people from different culture communicating this different effect, so how they understand the expressions, ideas to communicating well across a culture. So it's important to be aware of this difference in how people talk, gesture, interact, and message. So the definition is talking about ki when 3 and 4 pupils are sit together and they try to talk each other, but the language is a first barrier because they are from a different culture and different communication languages. So I hope you understand what is the meaning of difference, culture and communication. The second thing is this ki different culture have a different language. So what is the perfect example about it? Now the same word hi and hello is different in a different countries. Like in a English we say hello, Spanish is a hola, French in a bonjour, Chinese ni hao, Arabic is a marhaban. So this same things is a different this same word has a meaning is same but different in some other languages. So we see the definition, how the cultural and communicate, how the culture is a big barriers in communication. So I hope you understand, and I just share you one I just talk you about this ki you have any questions, so please put the comment and I can try my best to solve you what is the meaning and what you want to need. And in last video we are see to the IMP question that are nearly and widely asked in our RGPB exam. The second part is soft skill. So it's a soft skill is not just a syllabus, it's a really physical skill. Now in this soft skill syllabus, interpersonal communication, listening, persuasion, negotiation, communicating weight news, communicating in a global world. So soft skills is a really effectively. So what exactly are soft skills? So now see this perfect definition about this is based on soft skills. Soft skills are personal attributes needed for success on the job. So if you don't understand, so I share you in a Hindi. Now soft skill एक गुण होता है जिसकी मदद से अपन को जॉब को पाने में आसानी होती है, गुण है। एट्रीब्यूट मीन्स गुण। सो लाइक व्हाट आर द एट्रीब्यूट्स? टाइम मैनेजमेंट, नेटवर्किंग, टीम वर्क, क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग एंड क्या लिखा है, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रेसोल्यूशंस। मीन्स टाइम मैनेजमेंट मीन्स कि if I am covering the whole syllabus meaning in just 20 to 30 minutes, so it's my time management skill. What is the networking? I am always try to make a network with new people and share my thoughts very easily, so and they understand, like I don't know who are you, but you understand what I am trying to say, so I have a networking skill. What is the teamwork? Now in this video almost 5 to 6 members are work, like one is shooting a video, second is editing a video, and then third is edit the titles and captions, so many more things we are doing together on a same project. So it's a teamwork. You must have to this skill, because these skills are not just a skill, it's your character in a future. Creative thinking means कि I am explain you the things in a very creative way, like with the help of images and short definition, and I told you everything in a very clearly. And I also ask you if you have any doubts, so just put on a comment in a comment section. I also try to solve your doubts in a comment. So that's my creative thinking, to share my everything with you very easily. What is a conflict resolution? Means you see there are two different hands, means when the two different parties are not agree on a same project, so we have to have a skill to solve the issue in a way that both parties are happy in this solution. So this type of soft skills are must useful in a very living a very good life. That's help that these skills are important as per your life and as per your job. Oh, so the interpersonal communication is our topic. So in interpersonal communication, what is the meaning? The shortest definition we ever see: exchange of information between two or more pupils. Means in interpersonal communication, we exchange our information, ideas, thoughts, and feelings between two and more people. So this is the definition, and we every day use this type of communication, like you talking to your friend and to talking in a group in a evening. So listening is a powerful tool. So listening is giving attention to a sound. What's the meaning of listening is giving attention to a sound. When listening, a person hear what other are saying and tries and understand it, means listening is a conversation. So listening is the process of conversation. Means if you don't listen anything, so you don't understand. So just focus on this video very clearly. Second thing is what? Persuasion. So persuasion is an art of communication. In this, people have art to attract the people very shortly, very easily. So persuasion can influence a person belief, attitudes, intentions, motivation, or behaviors. Persuasion is a studied in many disciplines. So I hope you understand what is the meaning of persuasion. If you have a persuasion, so you catch so many people, you make so many networks. Like you don't have an attitude, you have an intention, how to give intentions to a people, how to motivate a people, what's your behavior when you talk to someone. So you don't look at on a other side, you just give your attention on their words, on their language, on their everything. So persuasion is a study in a many disciplines. So I hope you understand what is the meaning of persuasion. Persuasion is not just a word, it's an art of body, is the art of person, is the art of communication skill. So negotiation, I also explain you last what is the meaning of negotiation. So we see the definition: resolve an issue in a way that both parties find expectable. So any issue in anything, so you have a negotiation power. Means you find a solution that in this solution that both parties are happy on your solution. So you have a negotiation power. That negotiation power is most important when you explain you something in fights and debates. So negotiation is a powerful tool in your communication. Now it's a red slide means communicating red news messages and communicating in a global world. So we see everything about this word in our videos. You just see 2 and 3 times a videos, so you just know the meaning of this word and the answer. It means it's a homework for everyone. So you definitely I sure you definitely solve this question to yourself. So thank you everyone, and I just share you one thing, कि it's a homework for you, and please revise all the things, because if you don't revise the things, so you cannot do anything. Means after when I am watching this video, so I practice 4 to 5 times, then I complete and shoot this video in a single shot. So you just know the what is the power of revise and revision. So watch this video 2 to 3 times, and this unit is covered in this video. Thank you everyone. Share this video with everyone who need this subject and technical communication skills. You also join our Telegram channel and WhatsApp group channel, that WhatsApp group that I provided link uh, in our description. So it help you to boost your confidence in tech. Like I also running a playlist of Python and so many more things. We help you in everything. You just join our Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel. Thank you everyone.